As a vSphere administrator, you use Site Recovery Manager for disaster recovery orchestration of your environment. You are using protection groups over array-based replication. As your environment grows, you need an automated way for configuring the protection of your VMs. You are looking into storage policy protection groups as a possible solution. Here's how storage policy protection groups work. In Site Recovery Manager, you have a data store that is configured with array-based replication. In vSphere, there is a policy that is associated with that data store. In Site Recovery Manager, there is a storage policy protection group that is associated with that policy. When you assign the policy to a VM and place it on a compliant data store, the VM is automatically protected. Here's how to configure storage policy protection groups starting from the protected site. First, create a tag category and a tag. Assign the tag to a data store. Next, create a storage policy by using the tag that you created. vCenter Server matches the tag on the policy with the tag on the data store, and the data store becomes compliant with the policy. Associate the policy with a VM and place the VM on the compliant data store. And finally, create a storage policy protection group. At this point, the VM that resides on the compliant data store becomes automatically protected. To enable the recovery of your VM, configure a target storage policy and mappings on the recovery site. The rest of the inventory mappings are also required. On the recovery site, create a tag category and a tag with the same names as in the protected site. Then, create a storage policy by associating the tag with it. Next, map the storage policy on the protected site to the policy on the recovery site. When a failover occurs, Site Recovery Manager brings up the target data store with all the VM files. Tags and tag categories on the protected site and the recovery site are matched by name. The tag on the recovery site is assigned to the target data store. The tag on the target data store is matched with the tag on the target storage policy. Finally, the recovered VM is associated with the storage policy.